Good morning. Good morning. It's not even morning. Hi you guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry, I just have an itch. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And welcome back to this little thing that I call my... It actually doesn't have a name yet. I don't think it needs a name. Not everything needs a name. Okay? But you know what? No time to waste. No time to waste here. Today we're going to be talking about things that I'm obsessing over. My current obsessions, because I know all of you care. And everyone's just always like constantly asking me, like, can you just like talk like about like what you like and that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I've been conspiring. I've been putting together a list of things that I have right on my laptop here that I'm obsessing over, and I've tried to keep this to somewhat a not materialistic list of things that I'm loving, because I think that's appropriate in this time. These trying times are not trying. That's Taylor Swift. Things that I'm loving, all right? Number 1, homemade calendars. Oh man, that's a good one. Oh my gosh, that is a good one. Yeah. I don't know if anyone else has seen these. I think they started showing up on my Pinterest. I believe a girl makes these ones that are like these hand-drawn calendars that are kind of like, I'll put in images, obviously, and if I can find the girl who makes them, I'll put them in. But yeah, she like draws her own calendars and makes them look like a bikini, and it's really, really cute. And then I started seeing other things pop up on my Pinterest, that were just like drawn calendars, and I was like, why are we not doing this? Like, I realized that I could fully just draw and make my own calendar, and that's what I did. So I'll insert pictures of mine. Currently it's not finished. Maybe I'll put the finished product in. I don't really know where it stands. Not like we're already like halfway through April or anything. But yeah, you guys make your own calendar. If I had to give you any piece of advice. All right, next, I'm a broken record with this one. Broken record. But tennis. I love tennis. There's a really cute dog walking by. I wish you could see it, but you can't. Yeah, you guys, my friends and family are sick of hearing me talk about tennis, but like, quite honestly, if you love tennis, like, you get what I'm saying. Once you understand tennis and what's going on and the scoring and like the complexity of like the relationships between the players and the different types of players and the drama and I couldn't imagine like playing that as a sport, because it's such like a mental game, like more than anything, which is just so fascinating. It is the most addicting thing to watch actually ever. And maybe I'm alone in that. Maybe literally no one else thinks that. But I'm obsessed with it. And like challengers like feeds the addiction so much, because I feel like it actually does. Like, I think a lot of like the tennis community like really hated on challengers, because like, is it like entirely like realistic? Like, no, but I think it really captures like the essence of like what tennis is, where you're playing these tournaments and you're fighting to like stay like in like the top ranking players, and you're playing people who are like your like really closest friends, and like when you get on the court, like you're no longer pals. Like, this is like, and it's just such like an emotional roller coaster. Okay, That's all. I just, like, if you haven't given tennis a chance, watch Point Break. No, not Point Break. That is a different movie. That is a different movie. Break Point. Right? Yeah, Break Point on Netflix. And it just gives you a lot of insight into the players and what the fuck is going on in tennis. It's such a crazy time to be alive, okay? No one understands, all right? This is something I've discovered. Patchwork art, or like cross-stitch art, pixel art, mosaic art. Ooh, that feels good on my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Another thing that I've just, like, has come across my desk on Pinterest that is really nice to look at. I'll put pictures up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Like that pixel type art, like, oh my God, that's just darling. And I don't even understand, like, how they're making that or, like, what that is. And I haven't quite figured out how to, like, infuse that into my life other than just, like, looking at it and appreciating it. But it's very cute. Very cute. Trying to tap into that somehow. Anyways, lilies. Aww. Lilies are my favorite flower. Okay, if I ever get a boyfriend and he, like, gets me, like, freaking, like, petunias or some bullshit, I'm literally gonna be like, you don't know me at all. You do not know me at all. Because lilies are the most perfect flower ever. Like an oriental lily. So pink. So gorgeous. They're huge. They're massive. I feel like it is really the Leo of flowers. Because it's just so big and loud. And it smells so strong. I have a tiny bedroom. And, like, I'll get my little oriental lilies from Whole Foods. And they last me, like, actually 2 weeks. They do not die. They smell so strong, which you might hate, but I really, really love it. And they're just gorgeous. I will say, though, they have these little, like, pollen things, like, parts of it, which do, like, fall and stain stuff. So I had the lilies on my vanity, and yeah, it does some damage, but you just have to clean it up. Yeah, gorgeous flower. If you're gonna get me flowers, get me lilies, bitch. Hear me out. Calico critters, right? Oh my gosh. On my TikTok, I just constantly see people, like, unboxing their little calico critters. And I am obsessed with that. It's something that I can't quite justify money-wise to, like, really spend money on calico critters. So it's kind of something that I'm just living vicariously through other people who are collecting the calico critters. I will say I got a knockoff from Target, another little, like, surprise, like, blind box thing. And it was, I don't even know what it was called. It was like woodland creatures or something. And there were so many cute options. I was like, oh, this is great. Like, there's so many girly, adorable, cute little critters and creatures. And I was like, I can't go wrong. And then I arguably, like, just got, like, a really ugly one. Like, I got, like, a boy one. You know what I mean? Like, he's, like, fine. Like, he's okay. He just has this look of, like, fear and, like, pure terror in his eyes that, like, only a boy could. A face only a father could love. And I love him unconditionally. He's sitting on my vanity as we speak, but, like, you know what I mean? I wish I got someone else. That's all. Next. Pop culture. Pop culture segment of my YouTube video. I've been a lifelong Beatles fan. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they're a little band out of England, and they make some music sometimes. And I've recently delved deep. I've dove in deep into the lore that is George Harrison and Pattie Boyd. I think with any, behind any cool rock star is an even cooler woman. That's kind of just how the dominoes fall, if you will. In brief, there's so many YouTube videos on just like the history of like the women in the Beatles and influential women in rock and roll, and arguably like Pattie Boyd, one of the most influential women of that time, purely because she just served. She literally was just like a model and a photographer, and she's adorable and cute and cool, and she had these rock stars absolutely crumbling to their knees at her feet, and she's like, okay, like, she's like, I literally didn't even do anything, like, I'm just like being myself. And yeah, so two of my favorites, I love George Harrison. George Harrison is my favorite Beatle. And then it's Eric Clapton, right? I don't want to get that wrong. But from Cream. And then he was also in, guys, I don't know, Derek, what is it? What's the Dominoes, no? Derek and the Dominoes? The fucking song. Like the song. Derek and the Dominoes. Yeah, never doubting myself ever again. Eric Clapton. Yeah, okay, I had it all right. But yeah, freaking... like the song. And it's about... George Harrison is married to Pattie Boyd, and he's really close with Eric Clapton, and then Eric Clapton starts falling for Pattie Boyd, and it's this love triangle Americana historical thing. And she brought us some of the best music from that time. And Cream, again, George Harrison, one of my favorites. Eric Clapton, one of my favorites. Cream is like one of my favorite bands. I'm sweating. I'm getting worked up, honestly. And I haven't even like dove in fully into this. I really need to buy her book. Which is just full of like her pictures and stuff that she took. But like, wow. Like, you guys would be nothing without these girls. Spoiler alert, inevitably, Pattie Boyd does leave George Harrison for Eric. Which I cannot say that I would do myself. I cannot say that I would do that. But, they shook hands and all smiled, and it's over. Anyways, next. What am I loving? I am obsessed with early 2000s surf bikini wear ads. For those of you who don't know, I'm an advertising major, so I kind of just geek out and freak out with this stuff. Not sure if anyone else can relate, but there's few things that really can encapsulate the vibe that is like 8-year-old me growing up watching Blue Crush and being like, that's the dream. That's what adulthood should be like. Watching Soul Surfer and being like, I just want to be blonde and living in Hawaii and surfing and maybe not getting bitten by sharks. My camera ran out of storage, and I also got scarily hot. So quick change. And we're back to it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll put some pictures up on the screen of some like Roxy ads and stuff. And that really just encapsulates the vibe. And I want to live in Hawaii so bad for a period of time, I would really, really enjoy doing that, I think. You know, if you've watched Hannah Maloche's Hawaii vlogs, like, either, like, you get it or you don't. That's all I can really say on that. Okay. Next, I have personalizing clothing. Pretty self-explanatory, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think I saw a video of, like, Orion Carlotto, I think that's how you say her name, and she just basically, like, embroidered a little sweater with her friend Enya's name. You know Enya, of course you do. And I was like, that is such a good gift idea. That's really cute. So if you have the talent to, you know, monogram a piece of clothing, maybe you thrift a sweater and then you stitch their name into it with some cute colored yarn. That can't be that hard. I really want to try that. Sleeping with the windows open. Dude, it's not even, like, summertime yet in Boston. Like, at night, it is still, like, down to 30 degrees, but I've just, like, chosen to ignore that at this point, because I'm ready for summer. I've stopped wearing jackets. I'm rebuking the colds, and if in my mind I decide that it's summer, it will come sooner, you know what I mean? So, late at night, maybe it gets up to, like, 55 during the day. Gorgeous weather. I'm going outside, I'm playing tennis. Get back home, the sun is going down. It's not going down as early anymore. Pop open the window. Little crickets at night. Nice sound of the wind, maybe sound of the summer April showers. Bring May flowers. And then wake up in the morning. Room is full of fresh air. Birds. The birds go crazy outside my window. I think they know that, like, okay, this girl's window's open, like, let's go chatterbox it up. And it just puts me in such a good mood in the morning. It's really crazy and awesome. And I really recommend that. If you've never tried sleeping with your windows open, I recommend that. God. Coconut bag. Yeah. Saw this on Depop. Couldn't need anything any less, but also more, all at the same time. If you understand. Joe, DJO. Oh my God, this is my album of the year. What is it even called? Crutch or something? What is it called? I can't keep looking it up. Crux. That's what it's called. Dude, one of the better produced albums I've heard in this new day and age in a very, very long time. And I mean that. Wow. You know what I mean? There are no skips on that album. If you've listened to it, you know. And if you haven't listened to it, you really, really need to. Circling back to the Beatles, it is very Beatles-esque. And I'm just so happy that a man is making some whimsical goddamn music. Okay? Again, these trying times are not trying. Like, we are all sad. And, like, he's making this gorgeous, upbeat, well-produced, just, like, these completely full songs. And he does it so well. And I'm usually not into, like, a lot of the times he'll do, like, more, like, synthy, like, type stuff. Like, I don't know, anything kind of, like, new wave like that. Or, like, 80s-esque. I'm like, oh, God. It was tired back then and it's tired now. Like, I can't. But he really, like, this album is very visual to me, if that makes sense. Like, just so well produced and whimsy and fun. And he's hot. He's hot, okay? He's hot. Whatever. I want to go see the show so bad. Can't. $160. Why is that? Hey, why is that? I hate you, Donald Trump. I bet that's your fault. I bet that's your fault. Also, on top of everything else. Okay, next. Stupidly large bags. Love it. I work at Reformation. We're starting to sell these massive, huge, gargantuan totes. And they're so fucking cool. They're so cool. You can fit so much. I just love carrying absolutely everything I would ever possibly need on my person. So I love a big bag. Thank you very much. This is a recent one. Wheels and Doll Baby. It's a brand that has come across my desk. I first saw pictures of Pamela Anderson. And she's wearing like a F off, I'm with the band like shirt. And found out what brand it was. And it's so sick, but it's so expensive, like resold on Depop and eBay and stuff, but I'm going to find it. I'm going to find that smallest little teeny tiny little corner of the internet that you never even knew existed. And I'm going to find someone selling those clothes and I'm going to buy it. And it's going to be all mine and it's not going to be yours. And I'm never going to resell it. And I'm going to die with it in my daughter's possession because every purchase I make is an advance towards her. Next, I may make a whole trend predictions video, but my number one top trend prediction for summer 2025 is the color aquamarine. It's gorgeous. I don't know why. Something about seeing that in my brain, I think it's all really tying back into the just 2000s Blue Crush of it all. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, Blue Crush was tacky, so were polka dots, and those are fully back. So I'm 100% here for aquamarine. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, stunning. I want it on my body. I want it on my tan skin, my tan, salty skin, and I want to watch the movie Aquamarine wearing aquamarine. And then I want this guy to come to my house. Come to my house. Hang out. That's all I have for you. That's all I have for you. And if that's not enough, maybe next time. Maybe next time. I hope you loved it. I hope you love your day. I hope you love the people around you. And I hope you're smiling. Wherever you are, I hope you're smiling. Okay. Love you. I love you. New vlogs are dropping soon, so don't get uptight, because I'm going to be posting on YouTube. All right? It's either that or get a real job. And not that this is paid anything. Okay, whatever. I'm sure you've met Carmen. This is Carmen. Add that to the list. Add Carmen to the goddamn list. Okay. Mwah. Love you. Kisses. Like and subscribe and comment down below your favorite Calico critter. Bye.